Round 2.
Let's fight.
Oh, nice hook and an uppercut afterwards. Oh, big kick. Oh, big right hand. He's down. He ate that one. Oh, but he recovers. He's looking for an arm triangle. I don't think it's tight.
Wow, great job done defensively.
Moves in a half guard.
Passes to side control. Half guard.
Back to side control. Is it full guard?
Pushing his opponent away.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alpha Ordinary 808, and this is a VTG production. Today we're gonna bring you some UFC Undisputed 3 video footage. Hope you enjoy it. Sit back, it's gonna be great. Before I get started, let me give a shout out to the team, VTG, all the members, staff, production, everybody who's making this channel better. And glad to be a part of the team. If you don't know anything about VTG, go to the website vtg.com, VTG Gaming Network. Check the channels. There'll be links everywhere. You know, find out what you want about the channel. Today I want to talk about something that I've actually noticed lately.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Josh
how can I put this? Tell you what, why don't you go on a little ride with me? How about we do that? I can remember, like, way back when I was a little kid.
Merciless is the victor.
Even when I decided that I like fashion and I was kind of gonna be picky about things I wanted to wear and whatnot, you know, labels started to matter. I didn't always get what I wanted. Granted, I didn't have the money, so I had to rely on my parents, and what they could afford is what they could afford.
With the spectacular
so
finish.
I did what I could, took what I could. You know, moving on.
Just here we see it. Just look at the timing.
I remember going to certain grocery stores and
that is what you call a knockout.
looking for certain items. And granted, it be the name brand or the regular brand, store bought, if you want to call it. It made a difference to me. Taste probably wasn't that much different, but for some reason I feel like the name brand is what was important. You know, going to the toy store, you always want action figures, but it wasn't really okay, or it seemed like it had less excitement if I grabbed one of the Kung Fu grip G.I. Joe men who was on the shelf that didn't have G.I. Joe to him. If he was just Army Man or Combat Carl, I mean, you know, one of those guys, he wasn't that exciting. Like, it wasn't like a prize that I had just captured. Moving forward, like, I happened to be at church one day, and I was listening to the pastor. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting the word in, and I overheard a lady say to another lady, "Oh, well, don't you worry about that girl. I don't plan on coming next week. So and so ain't preaching." And, you know, a few years ago, I probably would have been like, what? But being around a certain religion and the church community, you kind of learn these things right here. And so it kind of didn't bother me. I just shook my head like, what a shallow statement.
Joe, how do you see this matchup?
I've even had people come to me and say, well, you know, I want to go and get this particular type of car, or I want to grab these type of shoes, or I want this television. But it was the brand, though. It was the brand. And so, just to, you know, like, put it all together. Okay, so in every scenario, the brand
Sometimes
was like
punches are the way to go.
something that really captured everybody's attention. The brand was like what brings together. And it's not just with these things. I can name a million things. I could put it in the comment box. Tell me something a brand matters when it comes to you. Something that's going to pretty much validate what you're saying or anything.
He got tagged there, but it looks like he's recovered.
You know, if I go and cop an NBA jersey without Adidas, Nike, Reebok logo, and that third one, I don't know, that's kind of suspect. But those first two, or the NBA logo, my jersey isn't validated, is it? It's just another shirt with some names on it, and it's considered what we call fake. If I go and I grab some lotion for my wife, and I happen not to go to Bath and Body Works, and I go to the local retailer and I grab some sweet smelling lotion, but it doesn't have any trademarks from Bath and Body Works on the bottle, it's considered off brand. Going around and around.
They are exchanging here, Mike.
Pretty much what I'm saying is, some of you may have paid attention to the screen, maybe even glanced, really actually seen a little bit of a difference. It's a watermark in the corner of my video. What does that normally mean? Yeah, partner, whatever you want to call it. But my thing is, I haven't been on YouTube forever, but I've been on YouTube long enough to understand fake and authentic. And what I mean by that is, it's easy to attach yourself to something that everybody else has attached themselves to. You know, I've made numerous videos and I put in effort. Granted that they weren't all the best of quality, and they also, you know, they sucked at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. Who can lie about that? But what I did do was I continued to grow, and I put work behind them. And my thing is, some people viewed, some people didn't. Can't say whether or not I was entertaining to them. I can't talk to them personally, but I feel like, hey, it was a great video, man. Like, this stuff was good. I enjoyed it. And so, I'm using myself as an example, but what I've noticed is the whole YouTube community. It's a validation thing. It's a lot of viewers who will find their way to top commentators. And I understand top commentators, why they're top commentators, because of what they've done so far. But my thing is, how you gonna judge a book by its cover? Like, good content is good content on so many levels, and that's with everything else in life. So all that stuff I just named, the lady with the pastor, who cares who's talking as long as the word is being brought? That's what's important, right? Right. Who cares about the brand of the lotion as long as it smells good, which is the whole purpose of the lotion? See what I'm saying? So to wrap this all up and to put it into clearer words, don't get caught up on a YouTube commentator's name, or don't look at the numbers and be like, you know what, I gotta watch this video. Numbers just are what we like to call icing on the cake, which is something on the top of the cake that's kind of sweet. So it's extra, but the heart of the cake is the flavor, the taste. Just like a commentator, his flavor is his content. Watch the content, man. Just because I got a watermark and I'm partnered don't mean my content's any better. You probably should have been paying attention from the beginning. So I'm going to get out of here. Gotcha.
Good combination. He's got the single. He gets a takedown.
All right, so they're back on their feet.
And good right hand counter. Valencia is bleeding bad here, and this does not look good. Left hook, he's down.
Somehow he's able to get up.
And another.
Those are doing damage, Joe. Outstanding takedowns. That's the end of round number 2. Our fighters will move to the third and final round.
Great display of striking skills from both fighters in that round.
Absolutely, Mike. It'll be interesting to see.